Ah, looky there. It's working now. It actually makes total sense. I literally did that for no reason. What am I saying, man? We did all that for no reason. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. All right. First thing we're going to be talking about is the New Day on the card here. And if you go to the card, I normally use either Sports Illustrated or Bleacher Report. I'd say those are the most trusted sources, but if y'all like anything else, obviously, that's not bad. But if you do want a trustworthy source, I would recommend going to either Bleacher Report or Sports Illustrated just because they're so popular that you kind of just have to believe in them. That's what I would go with, but I don't even know at this point. But yeah, on the card it says that the New Day will be set to go into action. But what really does that even mean? Because the New Day, they've had matches, and recently they've had a good amount of matches. But for sure, I would say Bleacher Report over Sports Illustrated just because they're just that famous. But the New Day is set to have a match tonight. They're supposed to be in action. So what does that mean? That's what we're here to find out. I'm excited to see what we're going to get from the New Day tonight. But obviously, I don't think that we're going to be getting anything grand. We've seen decent matches from them over the past few weeks. We've seen them versus Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee, and then that got interrupted by El Grande Americano. So, just a whole bunch of nonsense, if I will say so myself. But, I mean, it is what it is. The New Day is still great in their own ways every single week, so I don't, at this point, they're at the tail end of their career. They're still doing great work. I don't think we can really blame them for anything in-ring wise, because what are they supposed to do? So if I had to throw out a guess, I would probably say that, who would they be facing tonight? That's the real question. Let me know down in the chat who y'all think they would be facing. I don't know. If I had to throw something out there, I'd probably just say either like Alpha Academy, which I mean still makes no sense, but I'd say either Alpha Academy or Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee once again, but that's probably the only thing I can come up with right now. Then we got Braun Breaker and Penta versus Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio in a tag team match. This is going to be an awesome match, obviously, but it's going to probably come down to Finn Balor and Dominic breaking up there, or this is just going to end up in an all-out brawl between all four of these men, which I wouldn't be mad at all. I feel like it's going to be a high-prestige Raw. I feel like this needs to be a huge Raw. I feel like WWE really needs that right now. So, yeah, super excited to see what they do with this. I don't think it'll be anything massive, but it is what it is. We're obviously building up to the match. This is why WWE sent it out like this. I just realized that. They sent it out like this because, I mean, look at it. You're seeing Penta, Braun, Finn, and Dominic. No verses. It's just boom. So, I mean, I don't know if that's a little hint to us, but, I mean, I'll count it as a hint. I don't really care. But, yeah, obviously, with this match, I am going to go with Braun and Penta winning, with Finn and Dominic getting into some issues with each other. I'd say that's probably what you need to bet on if you're doing your little bets there. I'd say that's what's healthy. So if you're betting on anything, I'd say definitely bet on Braun Breaker and Penta, and that's pretty obvious there. But then we got Jimmy Uso versus Gunther. We know last week Jimmy slapped the crap out of Gunther. And that's how we got here. And many people were saying that Gunther was holding back, absolutely demolishing Jimmy. But, man, this is going to be an awesome match, to be honest. But if there was any way that this match should end, it should definitely be with Jay getting interfering in it and ultimately just causing Gunther the match, which would cause some real heat. But I don't see what else they can do with this rivalry. If you really go in depth, really adding Jey Uso was the icing on the cake, and it's probably the last thing they can do for it. But I don't think you can put any more fuel on the fire. Fan base wise, I feel like the fans are already enough tired of it, but I'm still excited to see Jay win at the WrestleMania. If any of those guys see that, holy cow! I mean, I cannot stop saying Jay is Jimmy. I don't know what's wrong with me, and I know them completely apart. I mean, I know them by a T apart. I don't know what's going on. We get AJ Styles, or it said on every thing that I've went to so far. I'll check it again, but it keeps saying that Logan Paul is going to be calling out AJ. I'll check again. Nope. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it says right here, Logan Paul calls out AJ Styles, and that's on Sports Illustrated. So, Logan's going to call out AJ this time. AJ called out Logan last time, and Logan denied it. So now Logan changed his mind. He actually wants to face him now. That makes no sense. We're obviously setting up that match at Mania, but I mean, it's just going to be a good match. It isn't going to be anything built up. So I don't see what the whole deal is with that. Obviously, it's pretty random, to be completely honest, but it's whatever. I don't really mind it. We're still getting Logan Paul and AJ Styles facing off, which I don't think anybody minds, so I ain't mad at it at all. Let's get on to the next thing here. This is going pretty speedy because I want to get some videos done before Raw tonight, so let's see. Ooh. Oh, this is the last thing. Wait, no, it ain't. I think we still got like 2 more things to get through here. Alright. Let's go. But then we have John Cena and Cody Rhodes face to face once again. Now, this is a huge opportunity for Cody Rhodes to shut up the fans. Everybody's saying, the WWE Universe is saying, hey, I don't think this guy can do it. They're doubting Cody. They're doubting everything, but they're saying that if they let Cody go, John's just gonna absolutely cook him, and that's what everybody's saying. But I think Cody can prove the fans wrong tonight. I think this is legitimately what can happen. So let's just hope that he doesn't mess this up and he can really go off on John tonight. But Cody needs to do something to hush the fans up. I feel like he needs it. He needs it really badly. I can't lie. But, I mean, it is what it is. Whenever you're John Cena, you can pretty much just roast anybody on the mic. But then lastly, we got Rhea Ripley versus Io. I forgot to put the picture on the screen, but because I forgot to download it for some reason. But I'm really excited for that. Obviously, I think that Io will win, and Bianca will cause her to lose, and I think that by that, Adam Pearce will say enough is enough, and we're going to get that triple threat. Either way, we need that triple threat. He's really building it up last minute. He's building it up pretty good, though. I can't lie. I mean, I'd say that if we're going to do it, I'd say this is the best way we need to do it. Obviously, he could have said enough was enough at the contract signing, but I mean, I'm cool for whatever. I feel like going this route isn't a bad thing, but it also doesn't get me any more excited than I was. I was excited whenever I had the thought that it was going to happen as a triple threat, but I still have Io winning tonight. I think they won't give her the championship for 3 weeks and give it back to Rhea, which obviously you could say that, hey, this was a test for Io, for them to see if Io can hold it good enough for a couple of weeks, just for them to take it back on Rhea. And I don't think that's going to happen. I think we need these rivalries of Rhea without the championship. That's just perfect right now. But, yeah, I think Io has definitely done good enough with that championship so far. She hasn't even had a match for it. And I think it's just perfect. So I don't think she'll be losing tonight. But, I mean, if she does, y'all know I'm a big Rhea Ripley fan, so I wouldn't be mad. But I do think Io should keep it tonight. And that is obviously no bias involved. So that will be it for the live Monday Night Raw card review. I'm still debating if I want to do a watch-along or not. I probably will. But I'm just going to have to get some people in stream and get everything rolling that way. But let me know in the chat right now before we end stream if y'all want me to do a watch-along. But if nobody does comment in the next 20 seconds, then we'll just end it here. I'm not just going to sit here and count down, but you know. Very excited for tonight. This is an awesome card. But this was a very hectic live stream as well. I mean, we had to do all these other things before we could get to the review, which I thought was very nonsense. But next stream's gonna be put together a lot more clearly. We know that we've had some good streams in the past. We have, but it's okay. It's okay. With that being said, I will see y'all boys and either watch along or something like that. Let me make sure nobody commented.